Now, of course, stay tuned for more business headlines, business news making news in the headlines, and of course we'll give you that in our subsequent bulletins. Now, as talked earlier today, we'll be talking about network marketing, and I'm now joined by Peter Masawa, who's the managing director at Pillar Technologies. Karibu sana.
Asante.
Every time we talk about network marketing, what comes to many people's mind is either a Cornish scheme or a pyramid scheme, or just try to clear the air for us. What exactly is network marketing?
Network marketing is a distribution system where a company wants to get a product to the consumers. It comes up with a way of getting this out through word of mouth. In other words, using individuals to get this product to the final consumer. And then the company designs a compensation method for these individuals who are marketing this product. Now, in network marketing, there is nothing like investing money on behalf of any member in a network marketing company. What there is compensation to that member for getting the product to the ultimate consumer. So when you talk about network marketing, it has nothing totally to do with pyramid schemes which cheat people about investments and returns. Network marketing is purely about the distribution of products and services, and you earning as a distributor of that product.
How do you make money when you introduce the next person? I think that's where the twist comes in.
Yes. You know, in the traditional model that we all are aware of, if you are selling a car, let's use a car for example, from a manufacturer.
Yes.
There is always a sales representative from that company. There is a sales manager. You'll find a sales director.
Yes.
And then you'll find an MD for the company and a board. Now, all these people are in the chain, and they have to be compensated. When you buy a car, you are paying the salesman, you're paying the sales manager, you're paying the marketing director, you're paying the MD, and you're paying the board, plus of course the shareholders. In network marketing, the individual becomes the MD, he becomes a sales director, he becomes a sales representative, and therefore he's compensated for doing all that, including advertising. And so when they are paid, they are paid for doing all these jobs that ordinarily would have been done by 5-6 people in another organization. So that payment is because of their time, their effort, and of course their money, because they've got to do all these things which ordinarily the company would have done.
Now, before we go to exactly what Pillar Technologies is doing, is there sufficient training for network marketers locally? Because I think that's where the problem begins. Someone would stop you on the street trying to sell you medicine, and probably you're a doctor and you know better, So do we have enough training for the people engaging in different forms of network marketing in Kenya?
I think that is where the problem starts, because we don't have institutions that train people on network marketing.
Yes.
While in the rest of the world, even great universities like Harvard, they have network marketing in their marketing curriculum. University like WITS in South Africa, great university, they have network marketing in their curriculum for those who are doing MBA.
Yes.
Yeah. And in Kenya, we don't have that. So it creates a problem in that the society in general would not understand what network marketing is and would end up associating network marketing with negative things. While in the rest of the world, where it's been done professionally, people understand it, and we've got millions of people who are doing this full time. The challenge also may be the way people are selling products without sufficient training in that field, and that also has problems. But the companies themselves do address that in terms of having product knowledge sessions to make sure that their networkers understand the products they're offering to the public. They do that.
Interesting. Now, what exactly is Pillar Technologies doing in this area of network marketing?
What Pillar Technologies is doing is, Pillar Technologies is doing network marketing using a different model in terms of the product that we are selling. We are selling airtime. We are distributing airtime. Airtime is...
What do you mean airtime? For telecommunications from across providers, or?
Yeah, good point. We are distributing airtime for Orange. We can't do this for more than one company. We only do it for one company. And this is based on the fact that every Kenyan has a mobile phone. And every Kenyan today, as I speak, not really every Kenyan, but the majority of Kenyans, maybe a 70% penetration in the market, today are using mobile phones to call, today are loading airtime all the time to be able to call one another. And the distribution model being used currently is the one of brick and mortar. That is, somebody must have a shop to be able to sell that airtime. Somebody must have a shop to be able to sell the SIM card and to get it out. We are doing this virtually, whereby an individual does not need to have a shop, but your phone becomes your business tool, and using that, you're able to grow a big customer base and have a real business bigger than what you can do with brick and mortar. Yeah.
So why airtime? I mean, if network marketing is this great idea that probably would lift many Kenyans out of unemployment, why just this very narrow area of probably airtime?
Yeah, like you said, if I repeat, it's a great opportunity. Network marketing can uplift somebody who is poor, who is living in a slum, to be able to make an income. Why are we restricting ourselves to airtime? We have to start with a product that we know every consumer on average uses as a necessity. Airtime is not something that you need to explain to somebody, it's something that everybody knows. The only difference is the provider of the service. That's what they need, but the rest they'll always buy. So we are using a product that we know you're using, and now we are converting that to a product that can earn you money, and actually will earn you money, and is earning thousands of Kenyans today money. So that is why we've started off with airtime. Of course, with time we will grow into other products. We don't want to introduce too many things at a go. You're going to confuse the market. You got to do it so.
Now, well, welcome back, and let there be light. Sorry for that power outage there, but we will continue, Peter. Now, looking at network marketing, as we are saying, there are structures put in place. You've trained your people. You've identified the commodity or item you're selling. Before we still get back to the intricacies and integrity of exactly how it happens, do we have enough regulation in this area?
Okay. In Kenya today, we don't have enough regulation, but I'm happy that Parliament has introduced a motion, Dr. Boni Halwali, to make sure that pyramid schemes are not existing in this country. And that is great. It will make now the genuine network marketing companies like Pillar be able to do business in the right way.
So as it is now, pyramid schemes are your biggest competitor and worry in the market?
That is the problem. Pyramid schemes are our biggest problem, and therefore we get thrown into that all the time, because the Kenyan public on average does not analyze what they see, but they rush to some conclusions. Yeah, but if you really do spend a bit of time to understand what's the difference, you'll understand that anybody telling you let's do business where we're going to be investing money and you're introducing members and all that kind of stuff, yeah, that's most likely a pyramid scheme, because there has to be value that is being distributed in this whole chain.
As it were, before we move on, what exactly are the structures in place currently to, for example, your business is registered, right?
Yes.
Under what provision is it registered to operate this kind of network marketing scheme?
Good. Our business is registered as a limited liability company that distributes products.
That's as far as the law provides currently?
As far as the law provides currently.
Yes.
And we are distributors like anybody else. So what we are doing is we are sharing the profits that any other distributor would share. But the difference is we've come up with technology to do it better, and therefore to involve more people in the distribution of this. Because if we were to distribute it using the traditional model, we are not going to be able to hit the numbers that we want, and then we are going to, of course, keep all the money. But if you do it in a network marketing way, you're going to hit more numbers, but you have to share the money that the company provides. So it gives people an opportunity, instead of Pillar just having its staff, a few of them doing this, you now have the thousands and millions of Kenyans doing this and distributing airtime. So it's a distribution like any other distribution company. It's like you would have staff in your company that you're paying to work, and this staff, yeah, when they sell airtime, you pay them a salary or you pay them a commission. All this is about sales, so it goes a lot with commissions. So instead of you just having a few staff doing this, you have everybody as part of your staff doing this. Yes.
Now, in the wider scheme of things, how does this play into employment creation? Because at the end of the day, it has to add value to the economy. And employment creation is one route that clearly, like you said, it's not a brick and mortar distribution system. It has cut that short, okay?
Yeah.
So what are you looking at in terms of projections? Where do you see not just Pillar, but network marketing mechanism as a whole in Kenya as contributing to the economy?
When you have a developing economy like Kenya is, then you need to think of ways and means of adding value to people's lives. You need to think of the population growth that we have in the country today. I think is approximately 3% on a 40 million figure. That is a huge number. When you look at the statistics being provided in terms of employment, a number of people who are going to the job market every year, roughly we have what, not less than 20% not getting any kind of employment. Now, the advantage of Pillar here and network marketing is that because it allows you to own your own business in this case, and it allows you to be able to distribute airtime, which is a product that everybody uses, you are therefore going to be providing employment to these thousands of people, actually millions of people, because this is not just for people who are unemployed. This is distributing the income that today may be in a few hands to more hands. You're therefore creating movement of money in the economy. So in terms of addition and value to the economy, it's very huge. Because what do you need in an economy? What do you need in an economy to grow? You need money to move. Now, but you can't move that money. If, for example, you're paying one individual every month 10 million, he can only go to one restaurant for lunch. But if you're distributing that money to 100 people, the 10 million, then you can have these 100 people going to 5 restaurants for lunch. The end result is you're having more cash flow within the economy. So we are providing jobs in a big way by doing this. We are providing real-time income, good income, I would say, by doing this, and we are helping the economy grow through this distribution of income and, of course, spread of it.
What other areas is Pillar Technologies working on?
I wouldn't want to disclose the other areas Pillar Technologies is working on.
Just confuse your enemies. Okay.
Yes, I wouldn't want to do
right,
that.
great. Now, just before we take it home, just take us through exactly what happens in a typical system in network marketing. I know there are people who are watching and saying, hey, well, the explanation may be clear, but we really don't know what exactly happens.
Okay. In a typical network marketing company, because they are distributing products, what happens is the company designs a compensation system for its members based on the product that they are involved in.
Yes.
And the company then gives the members ranking. That ranking is just like you'd have in the traditional corporate world, where you have a manager, you have a clerk, and you have a call them a director, manager, and a clerk.
Yes.
So they give those kinds of ranking to motivate the individuals to be able to achieve more and work harder. So now a product, anybody who starts distribution of a product in a company starts at a defined level. Maybe in this case, like in Pillar Technologies, you are a member. And as a member, you're able to introduce other members to the concept. In other words, you're selling this franchise, the opportunity for you to have a business that distributes airtime without you necessarily holding that airtime. So now, when you sell or you build a team of members to a certain level, you're going to be able to earn more, because as they use the product, you earn a commission from that. That entitles you to a promotion. The promotion is like a bonus given to you to recognize what you've achieved. And as you do more, you rise high in rank and you get more bonuses based on your effort and your work. And the effort and work you're looking at here is that you've got to motivate your members. You've got to build a team. You've got to be a true leader. Leadership is about influencing others, getting people who can follow you. And for doing that, you're rewarded. And when you're rewarded, others are able to see it and they'll be able to do the same, because by the end of the day, the reward is based on the results you're creating for the business. So on average, that is how a normal network marketing company works. You got a product, and you've got teams that are working out there, just like the traditional model, but in a different way. You don't pay them any salary. They make money from their own effort. And the power of making money from your own effort is you define your paycheck. You define how much you want to go home with. And when you're defining how much you want to go home with, you can always define your dream. That is the power of network marketing. That's the difference.
Now, while you talk about normal conventional employment, you can walk into a bank and say, hey, this is my pay slip. I want to get credit. Network marketing, you don't have a salary per se. You get to define your own pay, you know, and it's in a way it is erratic, because this month you may do really well, next month you don't. In terms of sustainability, how do you ensure that these people involved in this kind of scheme are able to access credit for personal development?
Good. I'll say people involved in this kind of business. Yeah. I'll change scheme to business. Yeah. The thing is this. I'll best use Pillar Technologies for this, because that is the one that is clear. You know, the structure it's not about what happened last month versus what's happening this month. The structure is you create a team of customers, and those customers are also consuming airtime, and they're also earning from their own airtime plus airtime that others have used. Now, because the value, money comes from airtime, there is the fact that every time somebody loads that airtime, you're going to get your commission. And you as a leader, your job is to ensure that you motivate your team members to do this. And when they're doing this, since they are earning from the same, you introduce the minimum production. That minimum production ensures that every individual has kind of a consistent income once they hit a certain level. Like if I have hit 200 customers, my income month on month will be at that kind of level. It will not fluctuate that much. And even if it were ever to fluctuate, it will be minimal. In fact, with airtime, our experience has been the income keeps growing month on month, because the moment people realize it's working and they're making money, the end result is they're using more. So airtime is very, very attractive when you're doing it through network marketing. And that is what makes it sustainable. Everybody is interested in the product. Everybody today uses a product as I speak. And if everybody can get a way of earning from what they're using, they are going to end up using more of it, and at the same time earn more. Because the more you're using again of this product, the more you earn. Yes.
Now, Peter, how does network marketing locally compare to international practice in terms of other areas where it has been effective? You've talked about Harvard. How does it compare what we're doing in Kenya vis-a-vis what happens, say, in Europe?
Good. In Kenya, we are still at the development stage when it comes to network marketing, honestly. Because like we don't have a regulation for this. That's why in Kenya you have pyramid schemes pretending to be network marketing companies. But in the developed world, you've mentioned states, it's a totally different ball game. In fact, presidents, and I have videos of these, attend their launch sessions, because they know its power in terms of contribution when it comes to employment and to the contribution for the economy. If you talk about the big network marketing companies, they have been there for more than 30, 40, 50 years. And this is because of their contribution, and this is because of the value they are adding to the economy. So we are at that development stage, rudimentary stage, I would say, as a country when it comes to network marketing. Of course, I'll say Pillar is at a different level because I studied that before we started it. And I know with time, we will get there, just like a developing country is working towards getting to where the others are. We as a developing industry, network marketing, we are working to reach where the others are.
Now finally, Peter, what's the next step? What's the future of network marketing in Pillar, and this new move and new business model? Where is it heading to?
Good. The next step and where this business model is heading to is that we have a vision. We have a vision in Pillar that every Kenyan should be in Pillar Technologies today as we speak. Every Kenyan should be able to earn from airtime, and every Kenyan should not waste time thinking too much about what to do. Orange has a great product, and Orange is part government, part French, yeah? And therefore, if you're using this system, you will be able to distribute airtime, be it actively, meaning that's your full-time job, or passively, meaning you have a job, you are employed, but you need an additional income, and yet using airtime. This is a business to be in, because that airtime, whether you want it or not, you're still going to buy it from somebody. Why not buy it from somebody who is paying you for it once you have other customers who are also using the same? So the future here is big. The market is massive, yeah, and is one product that will allow every Kenyan, even individuals living in slums, to be able to start and be able to make a decent income. People who are complaining about jobs or looking for jobs, this is an opportunity for them. They need to get in. They need to start doing this straight away. You don't require a lot of money to do network marketing. What you require is, do you have friends? And with Pillar, do you have a mobile phone? Do you use airtime? Period. That is what you need, and get into the business. Start doing it, because thousands are doing it now, and it's working super.
Well, good luck, Peter, and all the best with network marketing. Whether you have it, Peter Masawa, Managing Director at Pillar Technologies, who's here to talk about network marketing and its contribution to the wider economy. Please catch that, and also you can check them out and see what is happening locally and internationally in this field of network marketing. Now, further field, we go into